What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Defi The System. I just sent out a tweet how, I was looking at this chart and it's kind of looking like the bears are getting kind of weaker. And so that could be a sign of the breakout that we're all looking for finally coming. So I figured I'd make a quick video about it. So as you can see, we've been trapped in this descending triangle and we're right at the apex. So right here, whenever we get to the apex of a triangle, that's when you're going to see the breakout. So pretty soon we're going to see what happens. I think it's worth noting that our volume bottomed out at about 150 million and it's on the uptick. So that's good. That's what we want to see. Descending triangles break out around 60% of the time to the upside, I think it is. So percentage to meet the target for an upward breakout, 64% of the time, downward breakout, 50% of the time. These have a high probability of a throwback, so 60% approximately for a throwback. So what that means is that it's really common to see, if we break out to the downside, it's common to see where we have a throwback and come back up to the trend line, this horizontal trend line that is. And then, can a lot of times see actually a breakout to the upside. And this is just basically because this is one big accumulation range. So this looks good. There might be a lot of short-term traders, retail, who are kind of nervous about this dip, but to me it looks just like perfect accumulation, and it looks like we should be getting close to a breakout. So like I said, with descending triangles, it's not uncommon to see a throwback to either side. So if we break out to the upside, and we want to see it, if we break out to the upside, we want to see that throwback to this trend line that's been a downward sloping trend line, and then flip that into support, and then obviously start resuming this uptrend, obviously. So, but I just want to make a video real quick because it looks like we're getting close to seeing some movement, whether it's to the upside or downside. Where my bets are at. I think if we do break out to the downside, it's just going to be what's called a busted triangle, where it falls down and then comes back up and then starts an upward trend, because to me this just looks like accumulation. And it's not uncommon for, at the end of accumulation, one last fake out, where there's like a dip that kind of stops out short-term traders and retail traders and is a nice accumulation stop loss hunting opportunity for bigger investors and whales. So all in all, I think things are still looking good. I don't think there's really anything to be concerned about. I think we just got to be patient and see what happens. But yeah, all in all, everything's looking good. I really still believe November is going to be a huge month for crypto. If we look at the total crypto market cap chart, for instance, a lot of people are scared, because we've had this dip and we've been stalling out. We're actually consolidating above our previous all-time high for the entire crypto market. So this is actually really bullish. And to put it into perspective, let me show you what happened the last time we did this. So our previous all-time high for the entire crypto market was the 2017 bull run that ended in 2018. As you can see, we had this multi-year long accumulation. And then look what happened when we broke the previous all-time high. That was the beginning of this bull run, and the rest is history. So this massive up run. And then this summer, when we were in another accumulation range, everyone was expecting us to fall down to this previous all-time high. So that would have put Bitcoin at around 20,000, and that would have pushed altcoins down much further. So as you can see, we didn't even make it all the way down to this previous all-time high. So when you think about it, it makes sense. We are setting what could be the ground floor for the next big crash or bear market. So what I would really love to see is something like this, where we maybe grow the total crypto market cap as much as 5 trillion. I think a minimum, we'll at least see 3.5 to 4 trillion, somewhere in here. But it makes sense that we are taking our time right here, because we're building up support. We're accumulating at this macro resistance that used to be our previous all-time high for the entire crypto market. And what I would love to see is something like this, where when we do crash, we don't even come all the way down here. So the prices, we've accumulated at, these could be prices we never see ever again. And I'm not going to guarantee you that that doesn't happen, but we are finally entering mass adoption. I see a new corporation every day finally embracing crypto and starting to market with it, acknowledge that it's going to be a future part of their industry. So we can't sleep on the potential reality of, seeing a massive multi-year bull trend start. And that's not to say, we can't get too bullish too. That I said we gotta, keep our expectations level. That doesn't mean we won't have massive crashes, like a massive crash and correction that could last a long time. But it would be amazing, if this becomes the new floor for whatever next big crash or bear market we see. Kind of like how, like I said, we couldn't even push down to this level over this summer. The bears were trying so hard and they could not get us down here. And I just think it'd be really cool if we see a similar move where we explode and then the next big crash, the bears can't even bring us down to this level. And so, it just really kind of puts into perspective how early we are, how good things are looking. So just be patient, guys. Things are looking great. We just got to wait and see what happens. But I'll make a video for you guys soon. So until then, I will catch you next time.